Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art, and I'm here to report to you guys again about whatever shenanigans I've been doing lately. Okay, now today, this is Saturday, actually Sunday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning. I just walked in through the door. Very fun day. Some disappointments, but very fun day. You know, I met up with a friend today. We went to the Comic Con for the second day. Me for the second day. For him, it was a one day only thing. Um, let's just let me tell you all about today. I get up early. I get up around about 8. I got up around about like 8 or 9 o'clock. Well, I actually got out of bed about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning. I'm getting ready to call him up because it took me a while to get out of bed. Call him up and say, hey man, he's like, oh, I'm not. I got to pick up my mom, and he wasn't ready because he had to go pick up his mom and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. All right, not a problem. Meet up at 10. All right, cool. Leave out the house. Get to his house around about 10. Get him. His son's crying because separation anxiety. So we had to hold off for a little bit. Then we were on our way there, get breakfast. Not a problem. Supposedly the place was supposed to open at 10 o'clock. It's supposed to open up at 10. So I'm thinking, oh, guess what? By the time we get there, we should be able to just walk straight on in. That was my line of thinking. The lines shouldn't be as long because everybody who's going to show up is going to show up close, at the beginning. Okay, of course, the news said they was lining up around the door. Okay, this is a 3-day wristband, so that means I can technically walk through the doors. So, like tomorrow, Sunday, when I get there, I can just walk straight in. I don't have to get in any line because I got a pass already. Okay, but here I am. We get there. We get there about 12 ish. It took us close to almost a half an hour to get from the freeway to the venue because the police blocked off traffic and was directing traffic because it was such a busy area. Since that thing causes so much chaos and confusion, the police had to direct traffic. And I'm like, well, hmm. And of course, they do it in a very orderly fashion to where the fact that let all these cars go through. Okay, stop. Let these cars go through. Stop. Let these cars go through. Stop. So normally it took what shouldn't take so long took a lot longer. We get there. It took us close to. We got there about. It took us about half an hour to find a place to park. Okay, I'm setting the timeline. We got there around about 12 ish. Took us over a half an hour to find a place to park. A half an hour. And we had to park like a half a mile away. So a half a mile away, we're walking up there. Okay, fine. Then there's two sides: advanced ticket holders and people who has yet to buy a ticket. I don't see another line. I just see the advanced ticket holder line, which wrapped around the whole freaking building. So now it's like so now it's like 12:30. We're in the back on the other side of the building, and everybody's an advanced ticket holder. And I looked up and I was like, where's the other line for the people who haven't bought tickets yet? I found out later that if you didn't buy a ticket, you just buy a ticket because the advance ticket line was so long. Instead of making you go all the way to the end of the line, you did let you straight in. So it means advance ticket holders were getting screwed, while people who didn't have a ticket was getting through because the advance ticket holder line was so long. Finally, get into the building. They split it up. My friend, I had his ticket. his advance ticket. So he went into line so he can get his band. I went into the band for autographs and photo ops. Okay. What I did, I had two photo ops for Shawn Michaels, the wrestler, WWE wrestler Shawn Michaels, Hall of Fame, that Shawn Michaels, and three autographs. Okay. That's what I had. That's what I had. In 10 minutes, I got all that. The line went so quick. But what happened is, if you had bought a ticket and you bought signings and stuff like that, you got to get your wristband first. Then you got to go step in. Then they shift you off to the other line to get the. So what happened was about like 1:30. I was in the other entrance waiting for my friend to get his tag. The photo op for Shawn Michaels is at 2 o'clock, from 2 to 2:30. At like 2:05, he finally got his bag. He finally got it, and so I said, we gotta rush to the other side of the hall. We gotta rush to the other side of the hall. Okay, so now we rush up there. So what happened is, you had to redeem the ticket first. You had to redeem the ticket to get another ticket so you can step in line. We get to there, it's like 2:25. I said, are we in? I said, oh, hopefully we're still in time. And they tell me Shawn Michaels left the building. I'm like, what? And my friend was like, what? Shawn Michaels left the building? Are you flipping crazy? Well, you could swap these tickets for another. I'm like, I don't want another. I don't want another. Personally, what I could have did, I could have swapped this for George Takei for Sunday. I could have switched this for George Takei for Sunday. I could have did that. I could have, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I wanted my photo op for Shawn Michaels. They said Shawn Michaels is done, and they said, well, you're supposed to be here 1:30. I said, it took me damn near 2 hours to get inside the damn building. I said, we got here at like 12:30, but it took us almost to 2 o'clock before we got into the damn building. Well, that's not my fault. I'm like, how is it? Is it my fault? It's from 2 to 2:30. It's supposed to be a half an hour. They said, well, it's 2:28 right now. So that means you should be still taking pictures. Sorry, it's a done deal. I said, that's insane. And I was getting frustrated. My friend was getting pissed off too. Now the thing is, mind you, he didn't pay me. I paid for him. But he was getting pissed off for me because I'm trying to keep my cool. He knows I'm trying to keep my cool. He's the kind of, he's gonna get kind of old. He said, man, we should. They all. He said, dude, man, let's, I said, because the thing is, that was. I'll tell you how much that was. That was $180 because it was $80 for a photo. So I'm like, I'm out of $160. I'm out of $180 because one, we get to the venue with enough time to do it, but for some strange reason, you guys can't get this shit together. So it took me 2 hours to find a place to park and get into my ass inside the damn building. Is that my fucking fault? No. In the past, I can walk. In the past, I didn't have to buy an event. I didn't buy an event a couple of years ago. I just walked up and said, hey, you didn't get a ticket? Okay, go in, get the ticket, and then I had to go into another line. and I'm in there within 20 minutes. But this thing got bigger and bigger and bigger. And what happened? Everybody's like, hey, let me buy advance tickets. You can buy advance tickets the day before or the night before and still go there. I'm like, oh, man. But then again, they said, well, you had a wristband. You could have just walked straight on in. I said, but if it took me an hour and a half to get the damn tickets to come here. So he goes, you know what? We normally don't do this, but I'm going to refund it. So I got refunded $180. I'm like, okay, thank you. Which lets me to know that next time if I have a photo op, I don't have to be there at the crack of dawn. Cause or shoot, if their photo op is that early, I say, man, if we can't do this for the photo op, we don't know. You see, the thing is, I didn't know what time the photo op was until like a couple days before. I said the photo op is at 2:00, so that means we should have been there at 9:00 in the morning. But being there that long, I don't know. So now I'm like, okay, fine. So I also had a VIP to get some books signed. VIP pass to get some books signed. Okay. I had this. Jim Lee is a very, very famous comic book artist. I scoured my library, my books. This is the first book he ever worked on. This is his most famous book right there. This is his own creation right there. You only get 3 of these. And some of his other creations. His first Batman right here. And the other one he created. So I could get 3 signed. Okay. Now if you notice, there's no signatures on any of these books. Now why there's no signature on any of these books? Because what happens, they said Shawn Michaels is signing autographs between 1 and 4. So I'm like, okay, fine. I had to go upstairs to the upper balcony to get to this guy and do Shawn Michaels. Can I do that in 2 hours? Yes, I can do that in 2 hours. So we jump into Shawn Michaels' line. And I give my friend the ticket. I said, okay, here. You can count this as a souvenir because we thought he left the building. Turns out he was signing autographs. Now the place closed at 7:00. You should be. I mean, in my opinion, you should be at least obligated to stay till at least 5 or 6. They're paying you money to do this shit. They're paying you money to come out here to do this. So you should be at least obligated for your fans to stay at least the last person. I mean, hell, let's say for example, if I was a celebrity and say, hey, Art, this autograph session's from 1 to 5. Okay, no problem. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna say fuck it. I'm not gonna say I'm done at 3:30. No, I'm gonna say at least 5:00. That's what I'm. That's a celebrity. I don't care if I'm slow for the next couple hours, but I'm gonna stay till 5:00 at least. Drink some Space Camper to calm my ass down. Because I've been thinking about this all fucking day. So it takes me over an hour to get to Shawn Michaels. Because what happened, one part of the line was here, the other part was on another section. So we had to wait. Now the funny thing is, you only can get 1 item signed. Per ticket, 1 item signed. Okay? 1 ticket, 1 item signed. And the thing is, they said don't take pictures, but people were taking pictures of them. Okay? I respected them and not take a picture of them. I mean, to tell you the truth, hey. Me personally, if they wouldn't have refunded me, I was like, this is for my photo op that I didn't get. Yeah, I paid for the photo op, but I got here too late because it took me 2 damn hours to get in here. So sue me. But anyway, so I'm sitting here. I get to the one. My friend's like, okay, well, while you standing in line, I'm gonna go out and look for some stuff. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, okay, why does he know this? Okay, I'm like, okay, no big deal. I just call him when I get close. So then what happened was, he didn't realize why I was standing in line for it. He went out and started doing some shopping, which is funny. Then all of a sudden, he bought some stuff, and he was like, why is he standing in line for? So I calls him up. I said, hey, I'm about to get to the other part for Shawn Michaels' autograph. You better get here. So I'm looking at some stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So now he comes in and he's like, what you in line for? I said, Shawn Michaels' autograph? He goes, what? He pulls the ticket. Oh, it's for his autograph. And the guy goes, oh, you can't. You guys go to the other side. He said, oh, I'm just talk to him right here. Like, okay then. But he realized it was autograph. He slipped in line. The guy didn't realize anything. They're like, good, because. So now what happened was, I'm trying to figure out why is it taking so dang long if you sign one thing, and he speaks to you for like a couple seconds, so it should go pretty quickly. Okay. And they ask you before, are you paying with cash or ticket? So something's going. So I'm like, okay, something's going on if they asking me for this. But anyway, so I get to Shawn Michaels. So I get close to where I can see Shawn Michaels signing autographs, and I see what's holding up. This one guy had all this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, it's only one item. So he made it pay for all these. So would he pay for like different? Would he pay for all this stuff? Would he? How much did he pay for it? See, the thing is, he had this bag here, big ass bag, and this and this. He's trying to gum all this. That's what's holding up the line. And then all of a sudden, he leaves the line. Turn around, he's right behind me again. He has a VIP pass. A VIP pass means that you can jump ahead to the line. So what happens? He had like 4 to 5 items signed. He paid for 4 to 5 items. So instead of signing everything right then and there, they made him go through the line 4 or 5 times. And he had to keep readjusting all the stuff, which held up the line. I'm like, oh my gosh, people. So I get there. I had 2 tickets. He said, I'm showing my 2 tickets. So what happened is, so I got 2 autographs for Shawn Michaels. There's one right here. Now, funny thing is, they say at the same time he's not personalizing, so he just signed his damn name. And this one. So what I'm keeping one. I'm giving one to my mom's husband. That's his gift. So then after that, okay, we're thirsty. Okay. I said, well, I gotta go to the legacy room for this. I had to figure out where it is. So I'm looking all over, where is this legacy room at? Of course, I got the program, which I showed last video. I had the programs. I had to go outside and up. Okay, cool. Oh, let's go get some drinks first. I'm like, okay, so we get some. So we take some wine to get some drinks. He got a drink and a pretzel. So how long does it take for you to get a drink and a fucking pretzel? So I'm thinking. So we're walking up there. I'm like, okay, fine. I finally get out. I said, okay, I'm going to the legacy room. He said, okay, I'll be right down here. I gotta make a phone call. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go up there. I get there. It's like 3:30. So I look up, I walk in, and they go, hey, can I help you, sir? I said, the gym lead thing? He said, he already left. I'm like, what? Yeah, he left like a half an hour ago. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? This thing was $140 to get 3 of these 5 books signed. Now think about this. I searched through my catalog of books. I have like 10 long boxes of books, and I'm looking through every single one of these for up to these five of them. So because I got there kind of late, because of the fact that one, it took me 2 hours to get from the building into the place, I miss out on this. That's $140, $45 wasted, gone, non-refundable. I got a souvenir. This is the ticket I was supposed to do for that place. Now the thing is, it's not his fault, but the problem is that, I'm looking at it like this. It doesn't say he's going. It doesn't say he's going to be here for a limited time. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say he's going to be here from this time to this time. He doesn't say that at all. He says he's going to be there Saturday. So in my opinion, from 10:30 to 7 o'clock. Can I get that refunded? Probably not. So, I'm like, at least I got the Shawn Michaels autograph. So right then and there, a lot of that time I spent looking for this that was like half a night. Half a night looking for this. Wasted. $145 wasted because I could not get into the fucking building. It took me 2 hours to get from the fucking to the park to get into the damn building. I missed out. So I was kind of dejected. I was pissed. So I was like, okay, fine. Well, might as well do some shopping. My niece likes this wrestler, Alexa Bliss. I like Alexa Bliss. So I bought her a figure of Alexa Bliss. Yeah, this is the NXT version, but that's fine. I don't care. She's gonna love it anyway. And I bought some comics that I used to have when I was a kid that got damaged in the flood. This one's is All Amazing Spider-Man. This is one of my favorite ones when I was a kid. I had this one too. Man, this is some nice stuff right here. This is one of my favorite ones right here. This is a good one. This is one of the good ones too. I think this one's a key. No, this one's not a key, but it's what they call a key. It's like a very famous happening, but it's a good one. And this one, I got these all for $5 a piece. So I spent $35. That figure was 20. So I walked in with $200, and I only spent $55. But there's always tomorrow, in which I have. So tomorrow, is open from 10 to 5. So that means and right now it's going on 2 o'clock. So that means I'm waking up around 8 and I'm brushing my ass out at 9 o'clock so I can get there when the fucking doors open. Now, hopefully, it shouldn't take me longer than a half an hour to get in because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people to get autographs from. 4 people to get autographs from. One is George. One of them. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Afterwards. And then what now? So after that, so we was kind of tired. We decided to go meet up one of my old co-workers who retired. So we went to this little bar to eat something. Had some fun there. Saw the Preakness race. where the jockey got bucked from his horse and almost got trampled to death. That was funny. Sorry, it's tragic, but when you look at it, you think about it, it's kind of funny. Um, After that, we drove back to his house, hung out for a bit. He's a bail bondsman. He had to, he got some business, so that means he can make some money for tonight, which is good. And I'm just now getting home. Yes, this video, I kind of figured this video would be kind of long because of all the crap happening and to explain to you what happens. The problem is that if you go by yourself, it's one thing. But if you're going with people together, all you got to be on the same page at the same time. If one of you is late, the whole thing messed up. So what happens is I'm gonna make a small complaint to the. I'm gonna make a small complaint to them. I'm gonna make a small complaint, and so hopefully they could do a little bit better next time, especially when in terms of, there's only like 2, 3 places where you can get parking. Get parking or have something to where you know, you know, if because of the fact that if you don't show up, that's one thing, but something. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna bid you good night, and thanks for watching. Also, if you like this, subscribe to it. I talk about a whole bunch of variety of things. Um, if you want to share this, go ahead and share it. Because I know I'm not the only person who got stung by certain things like this. But it's kind of nice to know that you're not alone. Okay?